Hi, my name is Mike. I want to talk to you today about the book of Revelation, about chapter 22, verses 13 through 16. It says, and this is Christ talking, he says, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments. This is, the words in red are supposed to be of Christ, and the black words are the words of the author of the book, John, who was told to write them. It says, blessed are they that do his commandments, and that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. So what I want to talk about here is he's talking about the New Jerusalem here, and he's saying that there are going to be those that who have not done his commandments, and they're not going to be able to eat from the tree of life. They're not going to have the right to eat from it, and they're not going to be able to enter into the gates. So if we go to Revelation chapter 3, let me get there. Revelation chapter 3, verse 12. This is the message to the seven churches, the first three chapters. John is writing to the seven churches. And this is Revelation 3:12, and he's writing to the church of Philadelphia. And he says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my God, and I will write upon him my new name. So we have New Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven. The Jerusalem that's here right now, that's not where Christ is going to reign and rule. He's going to reign in New Jerusalem that comes down out of heaven. And this is where he starts to talk about it to the churches. And if we go to Revelation 21, verse 2, John reiterates here. He says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorning for her husband. So when we go back to Revelation chapter 22, verse 14, let me find it. Right here, verse 14, it says, blessed are they that do his commandments, and they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. That's a curious thing to say, because from everything that I've been taught in Christianity, that laundry list of people should already be burning in hell at this point in the book of Revelation. So why are they outside of New Jerusalem, the holy city? Why is that? And then he says, just to show you that this is not talking about let me regroup here. Revelation 22, verse 16, I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. He's not talking to the nation of Israel here, the way that the church teaches it. He's not separating the church from Israel. He says, I testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. The message of Revelation and everything that happens is not a message for people after the rapture. It's a message for the people, for all the people before the rapture, because the rapture doesn't happen until the end of the tribulation period. And he says, for without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers. Well, how can that be if we've already gone by all the other events of the book of Revelation? The only way that it can be is if those people are the unwise virgins. that he spoke of in the book of Matthew, where he talks about the five wise virgins that had oil in their lamps and the five foolish virgins that had no oil. The foolish virgins are the saved people that refuse to do his commandments. They're the ones that when they get there, they're not going to be able to go in. They're not going to be able to eat from the tree of life, and they're going to be outside the city. That's just a thought for you to think about today as you prepare. Good day.